1998. What happened in 1998? Let's see. Well, France won the World Cup. American President Bill Clinton was caught having an affair. Frank Sinatra died. Let's see, what movies came out? Armageddon, Bruce Willis. That came out. That all-time action classic. That awful but also amazing film. Deep Impact came out. 2 extremely high budget films about asteroids hitting the Earth came out within months of each other. That was pretty good. Saving Private Ryan. That came out in 98. American History X. Good movie. Thanks to that movie, the term curb stomp will forever be a part of the English language. And of course, you can't see it, these also came out in 98. Now this stack I have in front of me is not quite as tall as the previous 2 stacks. '96 and '97 were pretty damn heavy-duty years for the PlayStation. And so is 98, but I don't have as many games that came out in 98, so... However, the quality is still high. The quality is very high. 98, one of the best years the PlayStation would ever have. I would argue that 97 is a little bit better. For the PlayStation, that is. Specifically, if we're talking about just PlayStation releases, I think 97 is probably a little bit better. But 98 is up there. 98 is also one of the best years. So, first game off the stack. Let's have a look. It is a racing game. I use the word racing in a very loose sense. It is by Codemasters. And it has the serial number 477. Now, there were games that came out the previous year that were in the low that were around 1,000. So the fact that this game's serial number says 477 says that this game's development this game was in development for at least like a year and a half or something. It's like the low serial number for 1998. Anyway, let me hit this switch. Boom. And then let me hit this. We shall see what game this is. To me, this is a very important game. This is the first game in a long-running series that I adored. Absolutely adored. Okay, here we go. Come on. Grab a hold of it, you bastard. Okay, cropping. That is right. Colin McRae Rally. Oh, come on, bringing this in a little bit. The first Colin McRae Rally. those of you who don't know, Colin McRae was a World Championship rally driver throughout the 90s and early 2000s. Unfortunately, he met his death in the early mid-2000s, I want to say, when he crashed a helicopter. Unfortunately, he did not survive the crash. Oh shit. Again, this game does that thing where even if you hit start at the title screen, it wants to load up a fucking demo. God, I hate that. Bring that in. Okay. Okay. Quit that. And this game is DualShock compatible. So, this game's actually compatible with a lot of controllers. This game's compatible with the, not just the DualShock, but it's compatible with the Mad Catz wheel and the Neg Con. So we'll have to look at that at some point. Oh, this game has a widescreen support, which is pretty great, but I'm not going to put that up because it will take too long to readjust the window that you're looking at. I'll save this damn... This cropping is killing me. That'll do, that'll do. Close enough. You know what, this is better, this is easier. So, analog steering, digital acceleration. So yeah, this game lets you use the right stick to accelerate and brake, but I don't like that. Okay. Change our car. Subaru, the Mitsubishi Lancer, Ford Escort, Toyota Corolla. I personally like the Toyota in this game. Automatic. Continue. Okay, let's get going. This game actually looks pretty damn good. Codemasters like Psygnosis at this point were getting pretty damn good at making the most of the PlayStation 1's abilities. Alright. Set up. At the start of every round, the game will automatically give you the recommended settings of the car, but you can change them if you want. So let's have a look at the map. Cloudy weather, so it might rain, but it might not. The surface is all gravel, so yeah, it may rain. Do you want to risk it? We don't know. Do we want to risk putting wet tyres on? Nah, let's continue. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna cross our fingers and hope it doesn't rain, because the next stage is completely dry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. For crest.
Whoop.
For crest. Into 1 right. Into
All right.
3 left.
So like Rally, your co-driver's going to call out your corners, and you're just going to try and take them as quickly as you can, efficiently as you can. Oh. And then you get through these checkpoints that are scattered out along the track, and they will tell you roughly how you're doing compared to the other cars. This is a race, but it's time trial races. You're not actually in rally. You're not racing against other cars on the track. You're kind of seeing who can take these point-to-point dashes the fastest. Uh-oh. Not good. Apparently third compared to the AI. It's X button to accelerate, square button to brake. Okay, gaining time, back up to second. Okay. I much prefer the Colin McRae games on the PlayStation 1 over any of the other rally games for the platform. I just find the way the Colin McRae games feel to be much more satisfying. I don't like V-Rally. I think V-Rally didn't get good until V-Rally 3 for the PlayStation 2. The first two V-Rally games felt too arcadey. The physics didn't feel right. Like, the cars felt like they would flip over if you just looked at them wrong, you know. Whereas the cars in the Colin McRae games feel weighty. They feel like they're big, heavy lumps of metal. Like, it takes some work to flip a car over in Colin McRae. You can do it, but it's difficult. It's practically an achievement if you manage to flip your car over. I found in early V-Rally games, if you even so much as clip the side, you know, like the wall, the side of the track, the car would do like 3 somersaults and land on its roof. And there was another rally game, I can't remember what it was called, but it was named after another rally driver. There was only one of them. That game was crap. That game was awful. I wish I could remember what it was called. Oh god, I can see it in my head, but I can't remember the guy's name. There's just something about the physics in this game that feel really, really good. Okay, we came second. Not bad, not bad. Let's try the next stage. Oahu, New Zealand.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Overjump.
You can change camera angles
Overjump into 3
with the which button is it? Come on. Ah, with the triangle button.
square left.
Further out. First person. That's harrowing. Oh god. I don't like playing this game in first person. It's stressful. Bonnet view, which honestly isn't much better. Sweet cockpit view. Check this shit out. You even see these low polygon hands go over and reach for the gear stick and change his gear. See? There he goes.
3 right. 1 left. Care edge. Over crest into 2 right. 1 left.
Yeah, I actually kind of like the cockpit view in this game. It's silly, but it's neat. I like early 3D racing games that have cockpit views because it just looks, the low poly count in them looks so ridiculous. I want to say this cockpit looks identical regardless of what car you're in. Like, Doesn't matter what car you're racing, if you go in a cockpit view, this is what it looks like. There's no like different dashboard, a different placed gear stick. It is identical, regardless of the vehicle, which was, you know, acceptable for the time. Let's stick to the outside. I prefer the third-person view in these games because it helps me judge corners, I find. Oh, I'm not doing too well. I'm in 5th place. Oh, I'm in 8th. Right, get the thumb out. Uh-oh. Fuck. Some good vehicle damage in this as well. Like, you smash your windows, you break off your bumpers, you can pop your tyres. There's some real, like, impressive, kind of an impressive damage model, vehicle damage model for the time. You can really fuck up your car. Not just exterior either. It's like you can screw up the engine, the brakes, the suspension. You can do all sorts of horrible things to your car that end up making it actually handle worse in realistic ways. Okay, 6th. Claw back a couple of spaces. These last couple of checkpoints are fast. Uh-oh. Oh, adjust. Oh god. Okay, that could have been worse. A lot worse. It's fine. 5th. 5th overall. At one point we were 8th. Yeah, why not? I've got an empty slot now. Ooh. Alright, so in Rally, every two stages, each team gets 1 hour to repair damage on their car. So as you can see, so electrics, handling, brakes, engine, gearbox. And you can see on the meters on the right there how what their condition is. So they're all still in pretty good condition. I was fairly careful on those 2 stages. So we can get away. So let's say about 4 minutes to repair the electrics. Sure, we can do that. Handling, 1 minute. Char, do the job. Engine, 3 minutes. 2 minutes, gearbox. And you can see up the top there in the top right how much time remaining. So it says we've still got 49 minutes left to do any extra repairs if we needed it. But luckily, since I took care of the car, we don't need to. Okay, what we got next? Okay, gravel surface, it may rain. Okay, it might rain. 70% wet gravel, 30% wet mud. Well, the ground is already wet, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see, and the second one is cloudy and gravel. Okay, well, I'm going to change to wet grooves. And we're going to do one more stage here, and then we're going to try out the NegCon. I want to see how this game handles with the weird twisty controller.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's try doing this. Oh, look at that rainbow. Let's try doing this one in the all in cockpit view. Oh, yeah, that's mud. Oh, check out my my wipers going. That's neat. I like that.
3 right. Square left.
Oh God.
Right into 3 left.
I don't know why, but I've always really liked
Into square right.
rally games. It's just something about this point-to-point time trial
1 left.
racing on like rough, over rough ground that's always just appealed to me.
Bump. Square left. 2 right.
Oh, oh wow. Oh, Okay, let's take this little side road here. We need to be using our brake more often. We really do.
Left. Tight. Into square left.
Okay, circle is the circle button is the handbrake. If you want to try your luck at taking it sideways. Oh. Couldn't quite see which way I was supposed to go there, left or right, but
Right. Tight. Into square right. Through narrow gate. Square right.
oh god,
Square
not
left.
doing too hot.
1 left. Into 2
That wasn't
right.
bad.
Square left. Square right.
Oh shit.
Square left. Into square right. Through narrow gate.
Oh no, I want to go right. Want to go right. Want to go right. What am I doing? Listen to the man. The man said right. Why did I go left?
Bump. McRae. Into 3 right. McRae. Into 2 left.
I will say that during the PlayStation 2 years, I found that the Colin McRae games just got too samey. The PS2 Colin McRae games just felt just like Codemasters wasn't like Codemasters had lost interest. Like they were just putting out the same game every year. Like they had perfected the driving with Colin McRae 2, and then they just kept putting that out again and again with slightly better graphics.
1 right.
Whereas V-Rally 3 for the PS2 felt like it was new and exciting. It was doing things that Colin McRae wasn't.
4 right. Into 1 left. Bump.
They never did make another V-Rally, did they? Who owned V-Rally? Was that Atari?
Tight. Into 5
Or did Atari just publish it?
square right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure V-Rally 3 was the last game in that series, which was a shame because it was a good one. Really good. Okay, taking this corner. Oh man. Come on! Claw back a... Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Turn, please. Ah, screw up that last corner. Crap. Oh well. Let's try the Negcon. Okay, let's see how this goes. Hopefully this isn't ridiculous. Okay, I need...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, first of all, I think we're just going to very quickly retreat to the main menu and do some calibration. I want to know exactly what kind of options this controller gives you. Yeah, why not? Okay, steering analog. Okay, we can do analog acceleration and analog braking. Oh yeah, we can. Handbrake is A. Gear up, gear down. Surely up would be up, gear up, and down would be gear down. That's weird. Please change camera. Okay. Calibrate controller. Allow the controller to return to its center position and press the start button. Okay, here we go. We get to see. I'm a fan of the 45-degree turn. I think 90 is a bit much. So about there. Oh, fully left. Okay. Turn the controller fully right. Okay, so we're not getting our. Okay, yeah, we get a proper meter now, so you can see the sensitivity of the analog button. So I press it very gently. You can see just how precise this button is. I just apply a tiny little bit of pressure every second. You can see just how much throw there is on this tiny little analog button. Look at that. That's great. Push the brake fully. Okay, now. Same with this one as well. All the way down. Okay. Oh, I've got a feeling. Hang on. That one. I think I've got to. Okay. Bit more. There, that's about as much as I'm willing to turn it. And then, how far do I want to put on for full lock? There we go, I think that's as far as I'm willing to go for full lock. Okay. Vibration off. Let's do a time trial. New Zealand, Greece, Austria, Australia. Woo! Let's go for the Subaru. Why not? Broomhill. Oh, we can only. Oh, I see. So you have to actually do the stages in championship mode in order to unlock them for time trial. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. The last game to bear Colin McRae's name, I believe, was Dirt 2. Colin McRae's Dirt 2. That series is still continuing. I believe Dirt 4 has just been released or is on the verge of being released. So that series is still going. So in spirit, the Colin McRae franchise is still alive. In spirit. But of course, you can't put Colin McRae's name in front of it anymore since he's no longer with us. Oh dear. Dusty gravel. Clear. Okay, good stuff. Let's do this. I want to know exactly how terrible or how amazing this feels, because I feel like that's kind of the two extremes I've ever had with this controller. Either the game feels terrible with the Negcon, or it feels great with the Negcon. I do like the idea of having analog acceleration there, that feels good. Oh wow, it's actually... so far so good. Don't feel out of control. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh. Didn't turn hard enough. That was my fault. Oh no, look, there are different internal textures for different cars. Okay, I thought this game had just the same, exact same internal, like, textures for every car, but I guess not. They're a little bit different. Let's try the exterior view. Whoop, whoa, uh-oh, 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 oh, nope, 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 nope. Fuck. Let's try bonnet. Okay. This isn't bad. This is pretty good. I feel like I'm in control. Oh, yep. Oh, there we go. Recover. I like the Australian stages. You get lots of big, wide open areas, like this bit here. Lots of jumps. I believe this was the stage in the demo for this game. Go back and dig up the old Colin McRae Rally 1 demo. Like this is the stage they would have you play. Stay on the road, please. Alright. Boom. Yeah, it actually controls really well. Controls a lot better than I imagined it would. I was expecting it to be terrible, but no, it's actually turned out really well. Yeah. Thumbs up for the Negcon. I'm not sure if I would, at this point, pick this over the standard controller, but it seems like a perfectly good option. Alright, I think that is it for Colin McRae. Let us move on to the next game. Alright. If you'll excuse me, I shall return in 5 minutes. Gonna split the recording. I have returned. And let us continue with the next game. This game is it's a pseudo-sequel. Some might call it a spin-off. It's from Bullfrog. And it's a business simulator. It's an interesting one. It's got the serial number 627, which again is kind of low for 1998, suggesting that this was licensed for the PlayStation long before its release. And this is a cult favourite. I remember when this came out, it was great. The PlayStation 1 version is fine, although it was best on PC. But the PS1 got a pretty good port, I will say. You gonna find it? Okay. Okay. It's weird how sometimes it finds it easily and sometimes it fights you. Man, the mid to late 90s really were the golden days of Bullfrog. Magic Carpet, Syndicate, this, Dungeon Keeper. Bullfrog was just hit after hit after hit. They were just, That doctor's playing Dungeon Keeper. Credit. So yeah, this is Theme Hospital. A cult Bullfrog title. Alright, yeah, and this was post the Electronic Arts purchase as well. Man. What a shame. Oh, fuck's sake. This goddamn... Hang on. So... Goddamn overscan problem is a nightmare. What is happening? Why is this just an absolute... Okay. Bring you in. Nope. Okay. Horser. Nice. Why Horser? What? Why Horser? What's... What a strange default name. Horser. Weird. Okay. So. Volume. Tannoy volume. So, Theme Hospital is a business simulator where you build, run and administrate hospitals. in a fictional universe, the hospital system in this world is a strange combination of like the NHS and American Health Service. It's like this game isn't like picking sides. This game is going after both. You've got horribly like there are lots of sanitary like poor sanitation jokes, lots of epidemic jokes a la NHS, and lots of capitalism related jokes a la American Health Service. This game spares no one. This game's sense of humour is extremely English. Part of the reason why it probably didn't do or review so well in America. Because if you go back and look at reviews for this game on like big American websites, they're scathing. Oh my god, they hate this game. They don't find it funny at all. They just don't get the humour. Okay. So, square button to bring up your build menu. Build room. We're going to pick a GP's office. So this is your first line of defence when it comes to diagnosis. And then you can grow or shrink the rooms. The rooms have to be a minimum size, however, you can't make them too small. And then square to accept. Okay. So let's add L1, R1 to rotate. Filing cabinet. Chair. Put the chair here. Okay. Whoops. Let's build one more. 2 GP's offices. Better than... no. Not right now. We can add windows if we want to. Windows apparently increase the efficiency of your staff. Which is a nice thought. Oh, uh-oh. I want to get to the extra build menu, but I'm not sure how. Strange. Okay, so we need some. Alright, where the hell are... corridor items, here we go. Reception desk. We need to put the reception desk close to the entrance. Okay. And we want some benches. So the patients can wait. I like putting the benches down the middle. Oh, God. You have to select how many you want first before you place them, which is a bit silly. It makes much more sense if you're playing with a mouse on a PC, but with a controller it just makes sense to just place as many as you need them, but... oh well. Oh god, this game... as much as I would like it, this game does not have mouse support. Which is a bit nuts. Okay, let's add some treatment. Pharmacy. Pharmacy's always a good one. No. Haven't got any staff. I'll make my rooms look uniform. Okay. Aha! Select. That's how you do it. Fire extinguisher, radiator, plant, bin. One of each. Why not? We want to place radiators, otherwise people will complain of the cold. Plants look nice and keep your patients calm. Bins improve sanitary hygiene, rather. I need to employ a nurse. Right, okay, let us hire some staff. Okay. So, up the top there you can see their average level of skill. So, the stethoscope means they're a trainee or just out of medical school. The briefcase indicates that they're an experienced doctor, and the Rolls Royce, which is what that's meant to be, indicates that they're a very experienced doctor with many years behind them. And then below that, the abacus to the computer scale, that represents how fast they move. And then you've got their monthly wages and personality traits. So careless and accident prone, we don't want him. Lazy and baldy. Well, you notice in that extra box next to the diploma icon, you can see for this one he's got a little book icon. So if there are any extra skills that doctors have, like they could be a surgeon, they could be a psychiatrist. What's the third one? Surgeon, psychiatrist, researcher, or a researcher. That will show up there. It's useful to have a psychiatrist because we're probably going to want to build one at some point. So, you're hired. Go in that room. Okay, we want a nurse for the pharmacy. You're good enough. You're cheap. Here you go. Sit. Okay, no one's going to come to the hospital until we get a receptionist, so... Who's a cheap receptionist? There we are. You go there and you work. Alright. Let's see, while we're waiting for patients, we should build some toilets for the patients. Whoop. There we go. Got our first patient. He's going to go to the GP, and the GP's going to be like, "What's your problem?" And he's going to be like, "Look at my head, motherfucker."
Today's special offer, half-price hair replacement.
That's... God damn it. Yeah. So occasionally this woman will just come on over the loudspeaker and either tell you about important things happening, or that are about to happen, or she'll just have dumb jokes. Crap. I want a bin, I want a plant, I want a radiator, I want a fire extinguisher. Oh, fuck. Oh well, here we go. So, I want... you there, and I want you there. Okay, fire extinguisher can go there. Radiator can go there. Radiator can go there. Oh, God damn it, I bought too much crap for my toilets. Oh, shit. Whatever, it's fine, it'll work. We can make this work. It's good. Okay, these guys have got bloaty head syndrome. We currently don't have the facilities to cure them, so we're going to send them home or they'll just die in the corridors. Or we can just build the room they need. There we go, we have that. We have the technology. We can build it. Okay. Oh, this woman looks normal. Oh, she doesn't have what we need either. Crap. We don't have what she needs either, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4. Buy fire extinguisher. Radiator. Plants. Oh God. Bin. Oh God. Alright, we need... You know
Small
what?
change is not available at the reception desk.
What do you want? We need better diagnosis. We need more diagnosis rooms. What do you want? Well, we need to build more diagnosis rooms. We can do that. So, let's build a general diagnosis. They poke and prod you with sticks.
Doctor required in standard diagnosis.
Or general diagnosis, whatever. But I guess when they recorded the lines it was called standard. I'm still building it, you impatient woman. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bin. Okay. Okay. We want a cheap one. Someone cheap. No, you're expensive. Where's that guy for 140 odd? Here we go. He'll poke and prod and attempt to try and find out more about somebody's condition. Treatment. Let's build us a psychiatric facility. The amount of diagnosis each patient requires differs with every patient. There's no like universal amount. It's not like, oh, every patient needs at least 3 diagnosis rooms. Some patients, you'll understand exactly what they need after just 1. Some will require up to 3 or 4. It changes. Fire extinguisher, radiator, plant, bin, bookcase, skeleton. Don't ask. move the damn camera. Okay.
Doctor required an inflator room.
Okay. Bookcase. Skeleton. Comfortable chair. Here we go. Everything a good psychiatric ward needs. Psychiatric room. Okay, we need benches.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
Oh, frame rate starts to tank. Too many sprites on screen.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Okay. So that dude's cured.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Okay, we've got toilets. Let us build
We
a
have
staff
VIP
room.
with us.
Okay, occasionally you will get visits from VIPs.
Doctor, attending
This one's called Sir
psychiatry,
Reginald
please.
Crumbly, and he will basically just inspect the hospital and make sure that everything's
Doctor
running smoothly.
required an inflator room.
And depending on what he sees, depends on whether he fines you or rewards you with money, or. And then we have mice. It's not good. We have mice already. We need to hire one of these guys.
Doctor required in standard diagnosis.
Okay. We should build a staff room, or our staff will start getting really annoyed that they've got nowhere to
Doctor
rest.
required in GP's office.
We're going to use this back
Doctor
area
required in
for
GP's
anything anyway,
office.
so might as well just make the whole thing a staff room. Okay. Plant. 2. Pool table. TV. A luxury staff room. This is going to be the best staff room ever. Going to be like, yo, sofas. Have them facing each other to like encourage social interaction between our staff. Not like that actually does anything in this game. It doesn't.
Doctor required in standard diagnosis.
Here we go.
Doctor required in GP's office.
What else can we build?
Doctor required an inflator room.
We haven't got a ward. Let's build a ward. Can be used for treatment and diagnosis. It's a dual-use room, so it's very useful to have. Although I can't imagine why a ward would be good for treatment in the real world. It's like, oh, diagnosis, you're fucking tired, go to bed. But luckily we have beds in the hospital. Like, no, if going to bed is the treatment you need, don't go to hospital, just go home. Go to sleep.
Nurse required in pharmacy.
Okay, put this by the door. I get 2. I can get 2. Awesome. Okay, fire extinguisher in every room. VIP inspectors love that. They do like fire extinguishers. And bins. They love bins. Okay.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Let's get a third doctor. That guy knows psychiatry, so he'll be useful.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Drinks machines. These Kit Kat branded drinks machines. I don't know why a drink machine would have Kit Kat on it. One. Some extra cash. Buy these overpriced drinks. Okay. No research on this level, that's later in the game. We've got policy screen. What is this? Ah, diagnosis procedure. We can move down our diagnosis threshold. So this is the point at which we will send him off to be cured. So we can move that down to, let's say 70%. We'll send him off for a cure when we're only 70% what he has. Only 70% sure of what he has. That seems like a bad thing. This is our business share versus other nearby hospitals. Our bank manager, he can tell us how we're doing and we can get loans if we need them. Apologise for that. I had to quickly split the recording there because something came to my attention. Okay. Where were we? That's right, we are curing people. Each level has 3 objectives. You have to cure a certain number of patients. The hospital has to be worth a certain amount of money. And your...
Attending psychiatry, please.
Wow, she's loud. And your approval rating has to be a certain percent. So up in the top left-hand corner there, where you see that red to green meter, that's your approval rating. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn her down. Okay, there we go. Turn her down. If only every woman had a volume slider. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not being serious.
Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office.
Okay, we got... Okay, VIP has left the building and this is his report. Now that's what I call a hospital. Okay, okay. Luckily we didn't fuck up so much that he fined us. He's been awarded us 2,000. Nice. And it's the end of the year and we can see how good we are compared to other hospitals. Let's see. We're the 4th richest, the 4th highest average salary, the 4th highest cure count. Luckily we have no deaths. We have the least amount of visitors, but we are the most expensive hospital. We've got that going for us. Okay. That's good. So you can use the R2 trigger to have a free roaming cursor or lock the cursor. Locking the cursor seems much better when you just want to get around. I don't think there's anything else we can build. We've got everything. We've got GP, general diagnosis, psychiatric, a ward, pharmacy, ablation clinic. Yeah, we've got everything.
Nurse required in ward.
Oh, okay.
Doctor required in inflator room.
We could get ourselves another nurse, I guess.
Nurse required in pharmacy.
Yep.
Doctor, attending psychiatry.
That's what
please.
those guys in the brown coats do. They clean up litter, they sweep up sick, they water the plants, they repair machines. Okay, we've discovered a new illness, the uncommon cold. Small particles of snot in the air.
Doctor required in
Symptoms.
diagnosis.
Runny nose, sneezing and discoloured lungs. The cure? A big swig of uncommon cough medicine made in the pharmacy. Nice. Some of the descriptions of the diseases in this game are really funny. Okay, what shall we do? We have exhausted our diagnosis on this patient. We're still not sure what is wrong. There's a 62% chance that we have identified what type of invisibility the patient has. What do you mean, what type of invisibility? So what you can do, you can send him home, which will basically, you'll take a moderate hit to your approval rating. Take a chance on a possible cure. If you're successful in curing him, that's great. If you're unsuccessful and you accidentally kill him, you will take a big hit to your approval rating. So let's take the chance. I reckon we can cure this guy. 62%, pashar. That sounds easy. There he is. The shoes. Yeah. Let's see. How's this gonna go? He looks cured to me. Hurrah! We cured him. You'd know if we killed him because you'd hear a big booing sound instead of a cheering sound. That's the queue for this room. 3 people, eh? My god. Where are our doctors? One of them is playing pool. That's not good enough. Let's see if we can finish this level before we move on. We probably haven't got that much more to go. Got 3 doctors, 2 nurses, 1 handyman, and 1 receptionist. I think we need more doctors. Tell you what, you'll do. I'm not picky. We make sure that most of our doctors have psychiatrist skills. Maximise the chance of there being an available doctor when somebody needs to use that room. Alright. What's this message? Take a chance on a possible cure. Go for it. Roll the dice. It's just a human life. Go for it. casebook. Oh, the casebook lists all of your known diseases and allows you to change the cost of diagnosis and treatment. So, if you've got a particularly popular hospital, you can increase the price of treatment your patients have to pay. General diagnosis. Ah, the squits. The map screen. Don't know why they call it the town screen. It's not a town, it's just a map of the hospital. General. In later levels, there are extra buildings around that you can buy when you have enough money to increase the size of your hospital. The heating.
Patient message.
How much money do we want to spend on heating? Again, penny pinching. So much penny pinching in this game. I think we have to wait till the end of the year now before we can see if we've won or lost. What's the staff screen like? Oh yeah, so we can, at the bottom there, you can press triangle to give them a cash bonus to improve their mood. Or if they're really unhappy with you, you can give them a raise by pressing square. It's a shame this version of the game doesn't have a speed setting. The PC version has a speed setting. So if you're in a bit of a lull, you can just crank it up and everything moves super fast. Hover over a patient. You can see his current condition, how close he is to death. He's pretty far from death. His mood, how thirsty he is, how warm he is. He's really cold. Oh my goodness. And if you see this icon on his screen, you can take a risk on a possible cure. So we're just going to go for that. We've got a pretty good idea on what we think he's got. So, patients dislike your hospital. Make improvements. No man, my approval rating is in the green. It's fine. I don't give a fuck if they're cold. Wow, yeah. The heating situation in my hospital is dire. Huh. Interesting. No. I know what you've got. Go get cured. Go on, bugger off. Victory. And that's the... Okay. Sleepy Hollow Hospital. That's not at all ominous. Or ominous. Ominous. Yeah. Anyway, that is Theme Hospital. It is a great game. It is a cult favourite for a reason. Okay, third and last game of this video. It is another racing game. And this one is developed by a company called Supersonic. who developed the old Micro Machines games for the Mega Drive and Super Nintendo. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Working. It's working, everyone. Typical. Circuit breakers. Mindscape. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the menu in this game is crazy. You drive this little car around. And you sit on one of these buttons to press select for a one-player game. Weird. The menus in this game are wild. I'm just in it, huh? So this game is, so you got a race or you got time trial. Yeah, the menus in this game are kind of amazing. Like, race or time trial? Let's go with race. So, in many ways, this game feels a lot like the old, hang on a sec. Loud. In many ways, this game feels a lot like the old, Micro Machines games. Of course, it's lacking the top-down view. Oh my god, this guy in the orange car needs to get out of the way. Oh. Get off that belt. Advantage. Get off me, purple car. Second, can I get first? Oh, Jesus. We'll pick up speed boosts and use them with R1. They're very useful. Jungle 2, or we can select a different environment. Jungle, highway, swamp, Egypt. Those appear to be the 4 environments available to us right now. Let's go with Highway 1. This is a cool idea. I haven't seen replicated in any other like racing games. Like the lanes on the road that you drive on are your choices in the menu. I haven't seen that in anything else. Super creative. Oh. Good thing this game doesn't require precise driving. Uh-oh. Okay, there are weapons. Oh yeah, check this out. Whoosh! That's really useful. Just go. You can't get around them, just go straight over them. You can see at the bottom of the loading screen there our overall completion percentage. Ah, swamp. Rainy. Oh, we're in boats now. Oh god. Sucks. Steering is difficult as a boat. Okay. Turn, please. Oh, Jesus. Final lap. Can I take this guy? Oh, get through. Uh-oh. No, not good. Not good. No. Yeah, try that again. Oh, no. Motherfuckers ran me off. Oh, I don't like how the boats handle. They're too slippy slidey. Nope. Fuck. Doing even worse than I did before. I don't like how the AI keeps taking the pickups. Oh, Jesus. Why would that be advantageous in any way? No, that was terrible. That was awful. No, let's not do that again. Try Egypt. Oh god. This game supports 4-player multiplayer, which I can only imagine is nightmarish. I wonder if it's split screen or if it does the same thing that the old Micro Machines games did, and just have you all sharing the same screen, and if anyone is too slow and drops off the bottom of the screen, they just get kicked out. Motherfucker! Okay, first, here we go. Uh-oh! Hard left turn. Okay. Looking good. That's a solid win right there. Game's good fun. Alright. I like how in the bottom right there on that checkered flag you can see... Oh my god. In that checkered flag in the bottom right you can see our position in every race. So along the bottom row it's 1-1-5-1. And as long as you place in the top 3 you can go up to the next group. So you can advance to group 2, for example, on the first and second and fourth squares, but not the third one, because in the third one we came 5th. Yes. Jungle 2 or Venice 1. I don't know. This seems like another boat one. Let's give it a go. Maybe this one we've got more luck. Okay, you've got more room to manoeuvre in this one by the looks of it. Oh! Spoke too soon. Oh god! I'm not sure how I feel about these pre-decided camera positions. I think I'd feel better if I could move the camera myself, but what does this do? It's big. You can push other boats around. Okay. Oh! Wasn't expecting that hard left just there. Get out the way, blue car. Oh god! Fourth and to catch up. Come on! Get out of the way. Okay, looking good. First. Oh, I'm second. Okay. Thought I'd be first, but I guess not. Oh no! Yeah, the guy, according to the bottom right there, that guy, the orange dot, the guy in first is way out in front. I'm not going to catch him. No, he's there. He's too far ahead. Oh well. Second is fine. I'll take that. Ah, okay. It seems only a win lets you move up to the next group. That's strange. Yeah. So it's Arctic 1. Let's try Arctic. That sounds interesting. Alright. This will be the last one, and then we'll call it a video. Oh, slippy slidey. Ha! Suck it, blue car. I landed on you. Some problems catching up with the guys in front here. Why? What? No! Fuck. It's got that Micro Machines... Motherfucker! I was about to say it's got that Micro Machines thing I don't like, where if you go off the track you just explode. That's annoying. No, there is no restart option in the menu. That's dumb. They should put a restart option in the menu. I just don't seem to be gaining any ground at all. Ugh. Fuck. No! Oh, again, these camera angles are not the best. I think in the second game, Circuit Breakers 2, they give you more control over the camera. Not just this. Oh, oil spill. That's what that logo is. So basically, what they did, they made Micro Machines again, except with a low-angle camera instead of top-down view, and they added weapons. That's kind of what they did. Yo, this is Micro Machines, but in 3D. No. That sounds alright. Although the handling doesn't feel as good as it was in Micro Machines. Wow, okay. But I don't know what the discs are. What the fuck? It's just car selection? You're just selecting your car? That all this is? I assume some cars are have faster top speeds, some are better at turning, some are good at pushing others around. I assume that's what all the different cars represent. I'm willing to bet these little thin cars have got really good top speed. When you're ready. There we go. Alright. That is Circuit Breakers. Now, I know there were Micro Machines games on the PlayStation 1 that were developed by Codemasters, who I think they retained the license, the Micro Machines license from the 16-bit systems, but this is a Micro Machines-like game from the company that made the old Micro Machines games. That's kind of cool. Circuit Breakers. Cool game. Anyway, that's the end of this video. We're looking at maybe 3, maybe 4 videos for 1998. Not as many as 97. Join me next time and we'll look at some more. Bye.